This is Paul. Yeah, yeah, I'm back here, folks, and I had a good breakfast. It looks like the Knights of Columbus put the breakfast on once a month for the Catholic Church. And I tell you, they did a really good job. I had thirds, and it was good. But walking back over here, I still don't have any money, and there's no way. Now I've told law enforcement about running me out of money. Oh, you're home today, are you, Pouch? You're employed in law enforcement, or you've been getting a check as a judge or justice. Maybe you're in the government, and the government's been paying you as an oath of office. I'm thinking that the money that you've been receiving should have been going to me. Oh, now how do I prove that in court? Well, it's one of these situations where you were an actual resident of the county. You know, the criminologists, I did a little study on this, it's like a convocation. Yes, they have bachelor's degrees in criminology. I think I still have that on my phone where you study what it means to enforce laws. Then you apply. Did you remember the field manual about the enforcement of the laws and you being proficient in understanding that when you arrest somebody for the allegation of violating fraudulent court orders, there's an obligation to remove the orders and then give the individual their family. But you're not going to do that. Did you get the job in this county from a different county? I mean, if I looked through each and every police and sheriff's department, yes. Were you living someplace else when you applied to get the employment in law enforcement? Did you have your residence somewhere else? Or was every individual in each and every department of law enforcement throughout this nation an actual resident of the county or the city where they were applying for a job? Why don't you find out? Of all of those in law enforcement that did not live in the actual location of their employment before they applied for the job, yes, I'd like to know where you lived before you. Now, you got here somehow, didn't you? Ooh. And you got a criminology degree? Oh. Now, when you moved yourself, yes, did you use some sort of moving service? I mean, maybe you were a sergeant in a different police department. But you decided to apply for a job in the Port Angeles Police Department, and you thought, well, I'm going to move to a small town where they don't enforce the fucking laws. Now, let's see. You lived someplace else. Did you get a 4-year degree in criminology? Did you go to one of these colleges or universities that offer criminology degrees where you thought you'd get financial aid to do that? Did you get a grant or a scholarship from the Knights of Columbus? Why don't you get me all the actual financial aid of each and every individual in all law enforcement? For some reason, all that money was spent supporting your education, but you decided you wouldn't use your education. You'd sit down your fucking ass